Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm Silver Orpheus. Last time we made it here to Lavender Town. Made it enter the Pokemon Tower, where dead Pokemon are buried. We also had an encounter with Trace here, who we absolutely demolished. This time around, we're going to be continuing our journey up the Pokemon Tower, but after looking at my team here, I think a full restore will do. See you guys right back. Alright, back here in the exact room we left off on. Let's go ahead and continue onwards. Let's head out throughout the Pokemon Tower, see what we can actually find here, starting with an X attack. You know, out of all the underrated items that I consider to be good, the X items are not one of them. Just saying. Also, when it comes down to the party, I decided to rearrange my party and put Diglett back in the lead. And we actually have a coach trainer here, so let's actually go ahead and take her on. Well, looks like we got a coward in the Pokemon Tower, of all places, so let's go ahead and take her on, see what we can actually get to. We have Coach Trainer Holly here, who has a Geodude on her team as her only Pokemon. Good on you for that, because I don't think you will... Actually, you might actually be alive after this. You're level 28, I'm level 25, I'm part Steel type, you're gonna use Rock Slide like an idiot. I am part Steel, I resist that, but I flinched. Wow, Diglett. Wow, okay, we're off to a gorgeous start here. Please do not, oh my god. Okay, Bulba Fett it is. Jeez, it's like I can't do anything without having to bring out Bulba Fett, because either A, they just go down, or B, they get flinched by everything. Are you gonna Rock Slide me again? Yeah, that's gonna do like close to nothing. And then watch Bulba Fett outspeed this thing, and then one-hit KO it. Oh no, it actually outspeeds. I'm actually wondering what this Geodude is actually on, because it is actually doing a lot of damage to me. Well, I think we know what the TM she's gonna be giving us is. Rock Slide's a damn good move. You could be a complete idiot to actually not teach Rock Slide to something that can actually learn it. It's a really good move. I easily recommend it to anything that can possibly learn it. Bulba Fett, you're level 30. That's our first Pokemon to hit that level. Anything new? Nope, nothing. Coach Trainer Holly's defeated. I think there is one thing we're gonna get now, and it's not a TM for Rock Slide, but 5 Eevee candies. That's kind of a disappointment, but that can actually be pretty busted. Also, I don't think I have any potions with me, so I'll cut back to another Pokemon. Actually, no, I do have items. Unfortunately, not anymore. Not anymore. So, I guess we're going to be going throughout this entire area with no potions. Alright, let's do it. A marathon. I like this challenge. Cubone! Cubone! Come out wherever you are. I don't see any sign of it. Huh? Is that... It's a ghost! That was pathetic. Get out. Be gone. Well, we found the Cubone. Anyway, we now have a new mechanic here that's exclusive to the Pokemon Tower. Ghosts. Ghosts are unique, as in they actually work differently here than as they did in Red, Blue, Yellow, or pretty much any other Kanto game. In those games, you would have random encounters based off a percent chance, and that one encounter was always a ghost. Here, if a ghost catches you, you are automatically ejected to the first floor of the Pokemon Tower by default. Also, these things have Will-O-Wisp. That is an instant burn. Ghastly is a Pokemon we have never seen before. That really sucks. Because now I have to go for dig every single turn, and because, Ghastly is a part poison type, though. Oh, I could have Sucker Punched there. Probably not wise, though, because I would have gotten hit. So, better fall. Wait. That wasn't a critical. That was not a critical hit. And we're burned. And that thing got one hit KO'd. Back to Ghosts, though. In in the other Kanto games, if you would have a % chances of running into Ghosts, and if you did run into one, you cannot do anything. Period. All you can do is simply run from them. You can't attack them. They can't attack you. Nothing. Here, if you run into a ghost, you are sent automatically to the first floor of the Pokemon Tower, which is not fun if you're people like me who actually likes to do this place right here and now, just to knock out all the trainers and get experience. It's not that bad, and I understand why exactly they would send you to do this, like, later on, because this place is mandatory, but the fact that they make it... What's the word I'm looking here? The fact that they're trying to give, like, you a reason as to why you shouldn't come here, because of the ghosts and stuff ejecting you, it's kind of tedious, because the trainers here actually give you really good experience. Free and easy experience, too. Like, Diglett is not having any issues with this place at all. We're going to go ahead and keep out Diglett here, and in comes another Ghastly. I'm probably just going to start skipping all these trainers, because none of them really have anything worthy. Most of them just use Sucker Punch. Most of them just have Nightshade, Will-O-Wisp, some have Sucker Punch. Nothing really good, per se, and two Diglett's just over here one-shotting them. So, I mean, at least Diglett has a better time dealing with these things. That's a plus. Okay. I cut away for a battle, and Diglett grew to level 26 and is now evolving. Well, I guess we now have our second fully evolved... No, we have our third fully evolved team member now. Wow, half the team is now fully evolved. Wow. It's like everyone is just growing really fast, and we're only on the 16th part. Wow. Anyway, Diglett evolved into Dugtrio. That is what an Alolan Dugtrio looks like. If you were using a Cantonian Dugtrio, you obviously saw the ones in Diglett's cave that were completely bald. This one has nice golden locked hair of steel, and Dugtrio wants to learn Tri-Attack. Now, Tri-Attack is a unique normal type attack that has a chance of freezing, burning, and paralyzing. But the problem with Tri-Attack is that it's special, and Dugtrio doesn't have a really good special attack stat. I'm going to give up on it, just because Dugtrio's not really going to be doing a lot with it. It's a good move, don't get me wrong. It's just that we're not going to be able to do much with it. Anyways, we got more... Hey, we actually have healing items now. There's more ghosts around here that we're going to be trying to avoid. Okay. Ghosts spawn everywhere in here. They're literally everywhere. You have to keep your eyes on them, because sometimes they will actually trap you, and we got an escape rope, which literally does the exact same things as the okay. Let me go ahead and fight you real quick. Kazooie, you're level 28 during this battle. And, you have a Haunter. Haunter is a new Pokemon, just like Ghastly. It's literally the evolved form, same exact types as Ghastly. Ghastly is actually a part of a new type of Pokemon that we have actually never seen before. Same with Haunter. The Ghost type. We haven't seen these Pokemon yet, and now they're here. They are only weak to Dark and themselves. So other Ghost types in Dark, that's about it. Now Ghastly and Haunter are both weak to Psychic because they're part Poison type. Also Star grew to level 30. And we get more Pokeballs, which is more money. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here. TMO4 Teleport. That is not a good move in this game in particular. I would not advise going for that. Anyway, can I just challenge you already? Alright, with that out of the way, let's actually head on upwards, because there is something else for us to take on, and it's you. Alright, that's over. Off we go. Oh, Jesus, there's more ghosts everywhere. Alright, let's go on and head on in here, and we now have something new over here, but first we gotta beat a trainer. With a bite here and a bite there, the channeler has been defeated, and I'll just go ahead and grab this nugget from right here behind this tombstone. Ooh, I almost ran right into one. In here, we have the Purified Protected Space, and which fully restores our Pokemon, meaning no need for Pokemon Centers. And that is just used to rest us. Also, that did not do that in the other Kanto games, if you guys are interested. And we got another trainer battle. Alright, that channeler actually hit me with a move called Toxic. Now, Toxic is... all Toxic does is poison you, but the poison is actually very unique. What Toxic does is that it inflicts a status called Badly Poison onto you. Basically what that means is that the poison damage will do more and more with each passing turn. That happens to be one of my least favorite statuses next to Confusion. I don't exactly know which one I'd probably say is worse, but both of them are pretty prominent in both casual and competitive play and multiplayer. I've seen both on both sides of the field. Neither of which are fun. Like, I have a hard time dealing with Confusion, but an easier time dealing with Toxic Poison. But both of which are really bad. And long-term, Toxic Poison gets, like, really bad to the point where your Pokemon can't even survive a whole turn without taking huge chunks of damage or just outright dying to it. So you really have to watch out for Toxic. Aside from that, that's pretty much all that really needs to be said here. Arcanine is just coming through and one-shotting each of these Ghastlies. So I'll see you when this channeler is out of Pokemon. Alright, back out here. Oh, we got a ghost, I do not want to get caught by a Ice Stone. It's the first time we've seen one of those. Those are evolution items. Ice Stones only really affect one particular Pokemon, and we will be getting to that shortly. Dugtrio grew to level 27 during this battle. And moving right along, let's head up to the next floor, where we have more trainers. Bulbafett grew to level 31 this battle, and wants to learn Razor Leaf. Yes, please. I will gladly take Razor Leaf over Vine Whip. That is an excellent upgrade, especially at this level. That was much needed. Alright, so we got a brand new Grass attack for Bulbafett now. That was much needed, although we're not really going to be using it. Anyway, let's move forward. Arcanine went down during this battle, and yet another trainer. Kazooie grew to level 29 during this battle, and wants to learn Roost. Fury Attack hasn't really gotten much attention as of late. Focus Energy is a real prime source, and then Peck is same type attack bonus in addition to getting rid of a target with low health. So I think I will get rid of Fury Attack for this. Just because Fury Attack just hasn't been used a lot lately. And we defeated the Channeler, and he's done. More Pokeballs, that's more to sell. Let's go ahead and get this Pokeball before more of these ghosts come. 3 Ultra Balls. I think we're trapped. Nope, we made it out. Let's get this Hyper Potion. Best healing item we've seen so far, and a cutscene. Be gone, intruders. Basically, what is going on right here is what would happen if you were to battle a ghost in the original games. But we can't progress any further, so let's get out of here. Yep, we were sent back to the first floor, and we're just going to go ahead and exit the Pokemon Tower, because there is nothing much to do here. I'm going back to the Pokemon Center to heal. I'll see you right outside. Alright, right outside the Pokemon Center. It is about time we finally... Never mind. Thanks for cutting me off, guys. We came all the way to Lavender Town on the boss's orders, but where in the world is this old man Fuji supposed to be? The only place left is that spooky old Pokemon Tower, right? That's right. We couldn't get to the top because of that strange ghost getting in the way. Well, we couldn't find that old man, but at least we found this Cubone. Let's get it back to our hideout. At least we'll have something to show for our trouble. Right. Let's head to the Rocket Game Corner in Celadon City. Aw, does the little Cubone want its mommy? Your mommy's in Celadon City. Come with us. We'll take you there. Now that's the side. I think we better blast off. I just saw something awful. What do you have to say to us? Hey, did you see? Team Rocket abducted that poor Cubone. It sounded like they were headed to Celadon City, but he must be planning on taking the skull bone it wears and selling it for a high price. Well, I see no better time than to actually hop on it, seeing we just took out all that we could in the Pokemon Tower and nothing much has been done, so welcome to Route 8! This has been much awaited, and we are already greeted by a trainer, and finally we actually got ourselves revived at long last. Let's go ahead and take on this beauty here. That is actually their trainer class, not weird. Arcanine grew to level 26 during this battle. And that is it. She just had one lone Clefairy. That's it. And it also went down to a Kazooie critical hit headbutt as well. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get through this video without having yet another instance of Kazooie having excellent luck. Speaking of luck, I think this guy is about to put it through the test. Well, let's see what you got, because gamers rather, specialize in one-hit KO moves, so let's see which one you have. If I had to guess, you are a specialist of the move Horn Drill, which is very bad, considering the fact that, one, I'm leading off with a fire type to your water type. Meaning you're likely going to have an... Oh, you're level 35? Oh, this is horrible. Star might actually have to get out of here. Either Star or Bulba Fett, one or the other. I think I'm going to go Star. Just because Bulba Fett's been getting a lot of attention lately, and Star really hasn't been doing much in... Like, Star hasn't done much at... Oh, okay. Horn Drill's a very dangerous attack, because if it hits you, it's a one-hit KO. It's just like every other one-hit KO move. One-hit KO at the cost of piss poor accuracy. And there that is in great work. We're just gonna go in for more Buzzy Buzz. Hopefully we can kill it. It is done. Critical hit. Okay, that's good. I guess even Star's luck is better than yours. Speaking of Star, she also grew to level 31, which is really also I like it. Helping Hand. No thank you. In a game that there are very little double battles, it's not really that good of a move to have. Also, Dugtrio grew to level 28. That is it for Gamer Rich. 3 more Pokeballs going into my pocket. That's more stuff for me to sell. And back on the beaten path, we have some grass in here, which brings me to 2 new encounters for this route. The first of which being Ninetales. The evolution of Vulpix is exactly as I stated back in Vulpix's bio. Not excellent, but it's pretty good if you don't want to deal with Arcanine's poor moveset if you're playing Let's Go Eevee. Otherwise, I'd probably say you avoid this Pokemon. If you're playing Let's Go Pikachu, you can't get this Pokemon, period, so don't even bother. If you're playing Let's Go Eevee and you don't want to deal with Arcanine's poor moveset for a while, then Ninetales would actually be a really good Pokemon to pick up. And if you want it right now, instead of waiting for its evolution item, then you can catch it here. Our next Pokemon that we have to go over was actually the Pokemon we actually just knocked out, Kadabra. Everything I said about Abra before still remains the same. It's powerful, it has paper defenses, and it is a very, very promising Pokemon. Again, just watch out for its low paper-thin defenses and keep it away from any known physical attackers. Also keep it away from any potential dark-type attackers or any steel-type walls. Kadabra will not be doing anything against those specific two. And that's pretty much it from there. Kadabra is the epitome of a glass cannon. Now, and one thing I don't think I said about Abra, that I will say about Kadabra here, is that Kadabra on its own is actually a very promising Pokemon. You don't have to evolve it to get the best out of it. You can just simply use Kadabra throughout your entire journey and actually have it be really solid. I've done it before. It's a really good Pokemon on its own, so if you don't have a means to trade, then Kadabra is a really good Pokemon on its own. Anyway, with those done, this Machoke here is actually starting to give me a bit of some trouble, so Star here is going to use her other signature attack, Sizzly Slide. Go on ahead and burn it, have its attack power. Submission, that is a very dangerous move. Unfortunately, it's also dangerous for you, because you're burned and you're taking recoil damage. Now, since you're at very low health, taking your recoil damage and burned, how about I just give you the headbutt and die? Ah, get out of here. Alright, so 412 experience. No one got a level up from that. And we get 5 Ultra Balls as a reward. Catching Pokemon is starting to become becoming a lot easier now. Firestone. Okay, speaking of Vulpix's evolution item, here it is right here. If you need the Firestone, it is literally right here. So there's ultimately no reason for you to go for a Vulpix. There's ultimately no reason to go for a Ninetales, rather. Because if you have a Vulpix up to this point, you're easily going to have a better moveset, and the Firestone is literally right there. So don't even bother. X-Speed, worthless, and you, sir, are a trainer. Alright, so with him down, we can finally continue on. And we got more trainers over here, including a gamer. This can be potentially dangerous. Let's go ahead and get the rocker out of the way first. Alright, with him down, let's go ahead and take out the gamer real quick. Hopefully we don't end up with another one-on-one situation. Another one-hit KO situation, because I believe we got hit by the guy with Fisher. This guy has a Rhyhorn. This guy also uses Horn Drill. And great. We are in the same situation as we were last time. We are up against a Pokemon that has a super effective type coverage on us. None of our moves do any super effective damage. In fact, quite the opposite. And which is going to force us to switch out and risk ourselves getting hit by a one-hit KO attack. This is an interesting decision to make. Boba Fett, you're up. Hopefully you don't have as bad luck as you did in the test playthrough, because you got one-hit KO'd by literally every single one of them. Please do not be a repeat. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's just go ahead and get our newly acquired Razor Leaf off. Just knock it out. Or not. That's problematic. Please do knock it out this time. Thank you. Dealing with these gamers is a very, very intimidating process, because their only moves are one-hit KO attacks. And just the mere thought of just having absurd luck getting hit by constant one-hit KO attacks is probably the worst feeling possible. Like, I cannot possibly imagine anything worse than just having the worst possible luck in the world and getting hit by a one-hit KO move. Anyway, we got a big mushroom here. Nothing particularly special. They are like nuggets. They only exist to be sold in shops. And we got 3 more trainers over here. Let's go ahead and take them all on. Starting with you two. Arcanine, at an incredibly low 3 HP, grew to level 27 during this battle. And another one goes down to the luck of the Furo. Kazooie, your luck amazes me. We got one last guy over here. Let's take him on. Alright, so with him done, we are finally ready to progress through this gate. Let's head on through and see what we have. Ahead of us, I'm on guard duty, and I take my duty very seriously. Gee, am I ever thirsty. I wish I had some tea to drink. Oh, hold on there, kid. I'm afraid I can't let you pass through here. So let me get this straight. You're not gonna let me pass because you are thirsty for some tea. Well, I guess that only leaves one place for us to go. What the hell's the matter with this world? Down here we go. This is the second entrance to the underground path. I hear there's been a sleeping Pokemon causing trouble near Celadon City. Well now, looks like we have more than just one bit of trouble to do towards Celadon City. Looks like there's more stuff for us to do as well. And we pick up a super potion here at the underground path. That is starting to become more and more obsolete the more we come across them. X accuracy. Nice. I mean, we already have hyper potions, so super potions are starting to become pretty obsolete at this rate. Because more and more that come our way. Oh, all of these X items. I'm probably gonna end up selling these too, just because they're not any good either. I really do think the only time where an X item is really useful is if you're at half health and you're up against a Pokemon that you can easily take a hit against. But aside from that, they're not really the best. And here we are on Route 7. Elixir is our next. We found an item, and there are more trainers. Well, I'm going ahead and heal before I take you on, so I'll see you after the trainer battle. Oh wait, you're actually on my trainer of interest list. Not because you have a Raichu. We've already seen one of those with Lieutenant Surge. But you are a trainer of interest for some particular reason. I have you in my list of notes. So we're about to find out why you are a trainer of interest. Let's go ahead and find out, because I'm actually very interested in seeing what you have in the bag. And Dugtrio taking the second Thunderbolt, the first one going off screen. So technically for you guys, it's the first Thunderbolt that Dugtrio's been hit by, and absolutely got 0 damage taken for it, because we are part ground. Quick attack, lame, goodbye. And that is it for Raichu. What else is coming out now? Hopefully we get more than just Dugtrio leveling up. Jesus Christ, Dugtrio started this episode at level 25, and she's already level 29. 4 levels in one episode. Jesus Christ, come on. You have a Dugtrio. Well, I could send out Kazooie, but if there's one thing I know about Dugtrio, is that we're up against an Ace Trainer, and Dugtrio can learn Rock Slide. So I don't think I want to chance that, and I think I want to go in with Bulbafett instead. Kazooie is a great pick, but if that thing has Rock Slide like I think it does, that can actually be a big problem, and I think you're actually on my trainers of interest list because you have a Dugtrio. I'm not sure if it's Dugtrio or if it... I really do wish I sent out Kazooie now, because that thing has Earthquake. That is one of the most powerful ground-type attacks. It is base 100 power, physical, like almost every other ground-type attack other than Earth power. And, yeah, that thing did a lot of damage to Bulbafett. That was neutral damage, by the way. That wasn't resisted, that wasn't super effective. That was neutral. That did a lot. And I'm not sure... Okay, you're gone. Thank you. Critical hit, no less. Ugh. Okay, that thing's over. And Bulbafett grew to level 32. Bulbafett's starting to gain some unnecessary levels as well. Not just Dugtrio. That's why you're on my train. Actually, no. We've already seen Seal. So it was Dugtrio. Yeah, I'm gonna keep in Bulbafett. Seal doesn't really have much to go off of. Simply because of the fact that One, it's just a pure water type that knows ice type attacks. And two, we have a super effective move for it that is... That was a critical hit. It lived with 1 HP. Okay. Bulba Fett, you are switching out, and we are bringing in Arcanine. You are 9 times out of 10 of the time, you're going to Ice Shard in this particular situation, particularly because Bulba Fett is almost out for the count. Arcanine, get in here, do your business, bite it to death, call it a day. Yep, I went for Ice Shard like I predicted, and 1 bite will do it. Goodbye. Oh, you have Aqua Jet? I did not know you could learn that. Okay. Looks like I'm learning things here. Alright. Any particular level ups? Kazooie, you're level 30. That is pretty good. Ace Trainer Yvette is down. 5 Ultra Balls. And... 2 evolutions in 1 video. Bulba Fett is evolving. At long last, I think everyone out of the 5 that we currently have is fully evolved now. Well, actually, Star's not, but there's a reason for that. And at long last, Bulba Fett has evolved into Venusaur, the final stage in its evolution family, and now that everyone has a full bunch of stat ups, things are looking really good for... Wait, you're learning a new move. Pedal Dance. We've only just had Razor Leaf for only just a couple of battles, and you're already wanting to learn Pedal Dance. Your special attack is higher than your physical attack. 55 power physical versus 120 special. It's statistically better than Razor Leaf, but there's one problem with Pedal Dance, and that is the fact that it literally locks you to 2 to 3 turns, and then you're confused. Now, it really isn't much of an issue unless you're playing in multiplayer, because if you're in single player, you can literally just switch out after every knockout, but also if you're playing in set mode, that can be a problem. I haven't been using Takedown lately, so I'll get rid of it. That's because Razor Leaf is also just a pretty good move in general, and we haven't really been using it. We have only really used it twice, and we've learned it like 2 levels ago, so no point in getting rid of it already. Alright, with that down, we get new Pokemon over here, and a Coach Trainer, which... Wait a minute. Hold on. I was not hoping for this. Sure, I guess it's no time like the present to go over Porygon as well. I wasn't expecting to run into this Pokemon now. I was actually expecting to run into Porygon at a much later point, because there is an opportunity where you can run into Porygon where you can just get a free Porygon. But Porygon is a normal type, pure normal type, and it's obsolete. I'll leave it at that. Its biggest attribute about it doesn't come until later generations, and until then, oh my god, it doesn't. Okay, it learns a lot of great moves, but its stats just don't give it the properties to actually use those moves. Oh, you finally hit it. Okay, please come on, because you've just been bobbing and weaving around my my throws. You know what? Let's actually try the Ultra. Or it can run away. And by the way, that's a rare spawn. I'm not pulling your leg there. That Porygon was a rare spawn, and we got it on the first go. Well, I guess at this rate, we should just go ahead and take on the Coach Trainer over there and see what we can actually do against it. But before we do, I want to heal myself up. Because... actually... nah, we're good to go. Let's do it. Let's take this guy on. A small path between towns. T? Route 7 is nice, right? Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. Alright, a Pokemon battle against a Coach Trainer. What exactly do you have? We have... okay, yeah, of course. Farfetch'd. And that also makes you a trainer of interest, because despite the fact that we've actually seen Farfetch'd in the overworld, we've never actually fought one before. So this will be pretty... This is a pretty unique battle. You're level 29, you're 2 levels higher in Arcanine. So for a Pokemon that is pathetically weak as Farfetch'd, that did a lot of damage to us, and we did not do a lot of damage to it. Come on, Arcanine, I thought you were supposed to be stronger than the bird, not weaker than it. Well, I guess I'm probably gonna have to send out Kazooie. Kazooie's the only Pokemon we haven't seen for this episode yet. Despite the fact that, we've shown off Dugtrio, and then we've shown off Star. We haven't seen Bulbafett as a Venusaur yet, but that's probably gonna be for next time. Alright, let's give it a headbutt. Hope to God Kazooie doesn't go down. Crit would be nice. No? Okay. Well, Kazooie's down. Great! That's one down to a Farfetch'd. You know what? To make things faster here, I guess I'll just send out Arcanine. Have it just go back out and bite. Farfetch'd is pretty low in health, so as long as this thing doesn't have Quick Attack, which I do believe Farfetch'd learns. Okay, good, it doesn't have it. It is done. Alright, so no experience for Kazooie. Meanwhile, everyone else is getting experience. What else do we have? Oh, Wigglytuff. Oh, of course you'd have one of those. Of course the one time... You know what? I don't want to show off Bulbafett's debut battle here, because Bulbafett's just taken a lot of damage already. So, we'll go in with Star. I know Dugtrio is statistically the better option for the situation, but we do not have good moves on Dugtrio right now. So, Star it is. Wigglytuff. Oh, grand. This thing is bulky. Very bulky. I'm going to go ahead and burn it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and Quick Attack. Quick Attack. We don't even have Quick Attack on... Oh, for Christ's sake. Alright. We're playing this game now, are we? It's a good thing I have recovery items. This battle is not going well. This is a train wreck in the making. Do I want to hold out? No. I only have one Hyper Potion. So I have to use this Awakening here, and then just go all out with damage. Because I don't want to just sit here and stall. It has Facade. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was a really bad move on my end. It has Facade, which does more damage if it has a status condition. It's burned right now. So that thing is hitting me for max damage, meaning I need to flinch it here. Nope. Star's gone. Well, this is going really nice. I'm really liking this battle here. Okay. Arcanine's not going to do any damage to it. Bulbafett's almost down. We have to go Dugtrio. That's it. If Dugtrio can't do this, then we actually lost this battle. But it's very low in HP. It has a move that... Its biggest attack is a move that does almost nothing to Dugtrio. And then... Yeah, let's just take it out. Slash, go. And that is it for Wigglytuff. Thank God that is over. That was just horrible. Also, okay, yeah, we beat him. He is not giving us anything through there, which means he's going to be giving us TM12 Facade. I just explained what that move does. So, double damage if the Pokemon using it has a status condition. That is exactly what it does. And next time on Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we are going to progress to the next city, and possibly after that Ninetales over there. See you guys then.